this wasn't.
Mhm.
And then one day I was doing something and somebody said, you know, God don't give you no more than you can bear.
Mhm.
When they told me that, I had to stop and think. And you know, I stopped saying. I stopped crying, I stopped asking why and all that, you know, for real. And I just started accepting that my son was special. And after that, I ain't had no more problems.
What's wrong with a special child?
And yeah, he's very special.
You think
And
that?
he's 19 now, and they said he wouldn't walk, they said he wouldn't do nothing. They said he would just lay there and not move around. This boy gets up and walks, he does whatever he wants to. He don't talk now.
Mhm.
He don't talk, but he have his own way of communicating with you.
Mhm.
Everything, but you know,
Bless.
I was just blessed. You know, I stopped crying and everything. I stopped saying, why me, why me, why my baby, why my baby. No, don't do that no more. I just say, you know what, Lord, I thank you and keep on going.
That's it. You gotta live with it day by day.
And that is a testimony,
Yeah.
you know, because he is a living testimony.
People around here got kids in good shape
Hmm.
and don't want to take care of
And
them.
ain't gonna take care of them. Ain't that they don't want to, they ain't gonna.
Mhm.
They leave them in the street. They leave them, don't buy them food to eat.
Mhm.
You know, people, everybody, you know, trip.
They take it for granted most time. I think. You know.
They do, you know. They leave their kids here and there and everywhere, and that's just something I could never do. I couldn't
Mhm.
just walk off and leave my kids nowhere.
Hey. And they wonder why the streets out here and why these kids so bad. What's going on? Start with the parents first. You know, they can go their own way, but you got to put it in them
Yeah, you
first.
gotta install it.
Mhm.
And you know, they ain't nothing if you don't put it there.
Man, thank you,
They
Miss.
can't put it there themselves, that's for sure.
Mhm. That's
You
what we
gotta
need.
install it in them, what you want them to know.
So you saying God has been good to you?
Hmm.
That's what we
God
want.
has been great to me. He ain't just been good, he's been great. Because you know what, Kevin?
Hmm.
I've been, ever since I was 18 years old, I've been blessed.
Mhm.
You know, I have always been able to keep a roof over mine and my kids' heads. I
Mhm.
have always been able to keep every single bill paid. You know, and it's not by me, it's by God. You see what
Mhm.
I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, I worked on a job make $3.25 an hour. And my rent was paid every single month. My kids had everything they needed, you know. With my son being handicapped, you know, I remember when I first found out he was handicapped, I couldn't even work. I had to stay at home. I
Mhm.
couldn't go nowhere. Okay, all I got was just his disability check. And that wasn't no money.
Oh no.
I had to pay my rent out of that disability check, buy my groceries, buy my son diapers and baby food for him,
Mhm.
and enough to last a full month. You know, that's the way I shopped. I bought everything at the first of the month to last for a whole month. And I washed my kids' clothes out by hand so to make sure that my daughter had clean clothes to go to school in every day, you know. And then, shoot, when they got older and then they started going to school and his seizures got less and less, then so I could go to work.
Mhm.
Then I went to work and I went to work making $3.25 an hour. I went and applied for food stamps and stuff. You know, they told me I made $5 too much to get food stamps.
$5 too much. You make you wouldn't even make it $5
I went
an
in,
hour.
I made
Shoot.
$5 too much to get food stamps.
So you made 90. You been paid $95, but you made $90. You made $5 too much. That's crazy.
I made $5 too much to get food stamps.
The
And
system is
then,
jacked up.
yeah, so I let that go. And then when I started working here, uh, they cut my son's check all the way down, you know, to almost nothing. And I said, okay. And then after I had been here for like a year and a half, then they cut him off his check altogether and told them that they had overpaid him $10,000, and I had to pay that back.
Oh no.
I am serious.
Yeah, any normal kids need
And
more
I
than
didn't,
that.
you know, because when I started working here, I started making $7.50 an hour.
Mm.
And they said, I had turned all my check stubs and everything to Social Security Administration. They come back and told me they overpaid my son $10,000, and they weren't giving them number $200 a month. But they said they overpaid him $10,000, and they cut him off his disability. They took his Medicaid away. Now my son is disabled for life, okay? And they took his Medicaid away and everything, And for 11 years, my son didn't get no disability.
Don't make no sense. People really
I've
need
been
it.
struggling. I ain't lying. It's been
Man.
hard, but you know what? Like I say, it ain't about me. It was by the grace of God. Because you know what? My kids ain't never went hungry. My kids ain't never seen a day without lights in their house, or water, or gas, or a telephone. You see what I'm saying? Always. Since my kids been in school, I have always had to pay for their lunches and their breakfasts and stuff. They ain't never went hungry. I paid for them. You know what? It wasn't by me. Because you know what? I don't bring home enough money to cover my bills. You see what I'm saying? But instead, I still pay it. And that's what I tell you. It ain't me. That's the God in me. You see what I'm saying? That's the God in me, because you know what? He provided for us. I didn't provide for us. God provided for me and mine. And he's still providing for us. Because you look at it now, we taking all these pay cuts and all this stuff.
Somebody never coming too. October, whatever.
My income cannot cover my bills. As we sitting here right now, my income cannot cover my bills. Yet instead, ain't nothing ever been cut off. I ain't never had no bill collectors calling me saying, you owe this or you owe that. That ain't mean that's who. That's God.
Yeah, that's all I want to do it like that.
And all I can do is give him the praise. Because I can't do nothing without him.
Yeah.
I cannot do nothing without him. Because you know what? He's the reason why we're here.
That's why we're here.
And that's just what it's about.
Realest of the real under God. Miss Evans gave me the testimony. I so appreciate that. A lot of people want to do it. Peace.